welcome to the stage our first keynote speaker, Tina M. Payne. Can you hear me? Yes. Thank you, Michelle, for that warm welcome and for bringing us all here this week. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome again to the honorary breakfast for Miss Alvionna Brewster. Before I introduce our guest of honor, I just wanted to take a few minutes to share some information with you. When I think about the founder of Black Nurses Entrepreneur Group, Alvionna Brewster, there's one word that comes to mind, and that word is impact. An anonymous person wrote, "Success is not measured in the amount of dollars you make, but in the amount of lives you impact." You see, we all have a chance every day to make an impact on someone. Someone out there needs to see, hear, and bear witness to your gifts, your ideas, your desires. There is no dream, no desire, or idea too small. When you listen to your inner voice and take action, you are creating impact. Let me ask you all a question. How many times in the last year have you suppressed that inner voice telling you to do something? Something that keeps you up at night. That one thing that only you can do, that people say that you're good at. How many times have you ignored that? Believe it or not, someone is waiting on you. Someone's waiting on you to follow that dream, write that book, start that group home, create that course, or open that business. As nurses, many of us have dreams and goals outside of working at the bedside. Many nurses want to start a business or start their own practice or even open their own schools. Most nurses have no idea where to even begin. Many don't have the support or resources to get started. Many don't know who they can trust to assist them in that process. As a result of this uncertainty, they may postpone or delay or even give up on their idea, not realizing that God gave them that idea for a reason, because they are the person to carry it out. So whether you are a nurse or not, I challenge you to stop delaying your impact. There may be a younger version of yourself somewhere out there waiting just to see you complete your dream, so that they know that they can do it as well. In 2015, I am not sure if Alvionna realized the impact of creating Black nurse entrepreneurs, or how that impact would affect other nurses. Over 13,000 nurses to be close. Wow. This platform has been the foundation for a variety of nurse-owned businesses, such as CNA schools, CPR businesses, wellness coaches, nurse consultants, scrubs business, IV hydration businesses, and so many more. This growing pipeline of nurse entrepreneurs has been the catalyst to nurses creating six-figure businesses. That's impact. Okay. I'm going to share with you just a few testimonials from some of the people in the group. Thanks to B&E, I found a fabulous business coach and mentor, Michelle Green Rose. Not to mention, I've received valuable information from the group. That's from Z. A. Julian. You and Miss Rose are amazing. Thank you for being an alternative to this Barbie nurse phase. Nurse Madi. I am a part of 20 plus groups, more than half of them nursing related. This is by far my favorite one. B&E has helped me to meet other nurse entrepreneurs who I've collaborated and networked with. This group has been influential in my business by providing me with access, tools, and resources to further my professional development. That's from Redline. Hi, Alvionna. I wanted to personally reach out to you and thank you for creating this platform. I am grateful for the opportunity to connect with your tribe. This group is filled with exceptional leaders. I can see your heart through your generosity of sharing this platform. Just wanted to formally say thank you. Praying that everything your hands touch in 2019 prospers. Blessings. From Nicole Robinson Collier. And the last one. Alvionna is leading over 13,000 Black nurse entrepreneurs online. She has grown an organic movement with purpose, integrity, and information. I am grateful to have made countless connections through her group. Thank you for your leadership, your vision, and looking forward to what is to come. That's from Chanelle, Washington. That is some major impact, you guys. Would you agree? Yes. Alvionna Brewster was born and raised in Texas and has been a registered nurse since 2005. Throughout her career, she has primarily specialized in cardiovascular care and preventative medicine. Recently, Alvionna completed her master's degree in nursing education with a 3.93 GPA. Future plans consist of operating or opening a nursing educational center with a focus on community and clinical educational resources. In 2015, Alvionna started Black Nurse Entrepreneurs in order to network, empower, and encourage entrepreneurship amongst Black nurses. In 2018, she debuted her first book and She launched her first book entitled Transparency, Claiming Victory in Life and in Nursing, which I read. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. 2 additional books are in the works, as well as she's involved in more speaking engagements and networking events. Alvionna is passionate about the success of new nurses, helping patients to successfully understand and manage their disease process, and the advancement of African Americans. She also loves to mentor, encourage, and just motivate people to be their best selves. Today, we honor her brilliance, her desire to provide resources for Black nurses interested in entrepreneurship, and the impact that her platform has had on thousands. Let me say that again. I just got you. Wow. Thousands of nurses. With that being said, would you please stand and put your hands together and welcome Ms. Alvionna Brewster to the stage. Alvionna Brewster.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you. It's beautifully done. Can you guys hear me pretty good? Fantastic. Wow. I don't even know what to say at this point because this is one of the best things that I've ever been a part of. It truly has been. I want to tell you a little bit about being. As she said, I did start it in 2015. It's one of those things where it hits you in the middle of the night. Like, hey, I'm speaking to you. I want you to write this plan down because I have something for you. So I wrote down what I wanted to do. It was my first group ever. I logged into Facebook. Let me see if I can figure out how to do do this group thing that everybody keeps talking about. And I went from there. I tell a story that's very funny, but it's one that's very powerful. I remember calling my dad. My dad is East Texan, old-time East Texan, very hardworking, but very simple guy. Doesn't know anything about Facebook and all that. And I called him and I said, oh my gosh, this is what I created. What do you think about this? Oh, yeah, that's nice. And I said, as I was looking, throughout the day, I had inboxed a couple of people. I had sent out links and things of that nature. And just right before my eyes, people started joining. And then they started saying, hey, I'm so-and-so, I'm from here. This is my business. And I was on the phone with him, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're up to 200 people, like in a day or so, right? And just to think about those 200 people, and then now to the point how big we are, it just kind of speaks volumes to me about planting that seed. You know, getting started with something and just going with it, okay? So I want to talk to you a little bit about the whole journey and everything that has happened over the past 3.5 years. The networking portion of it. So when we first got started, what I did was I tried to reach out to a lot of people. I combed hours of combing through other groups and looking for posts that people had made about entrepreneurship or their business in some of the other nursing groups. I combed through those. I used a little search engine, and I sent those people, hey, how are you guys doing today? I have a group. I want you to join my group. And that is literally how I got started. Kind of like the groundwork and how people go from door to door. I was going from inbox to inbox trying to get people involved within the group. And so then when people started posting, I remember there was a gentleman from, I believe he's in Houston, that has his own private home care business or nursing association. I think that's what it is. He was one of the first guys that joined the group, and there were a lot of people kind of in the background that had questions about his organization. And I would say, hey, ask him. And so every time somebody started joining the group, I would say, can you share a little bit more information about what you do and how you got started? So I had those people over on this side that were entrepreneurs, and then I had people on this side that were not. And so when these people would say, I'm interested in a CNA program, or I'm interested in a CPR program, then I would say, hey, here's so-and-so, and I was tagging people left and right. I was doing a lot of legwork in the beginning. And then eventually it got to the point where people were doing kind of their own legwork, and I could take a seat back, and I could just allow it to manifest in its own way, okay? Then I started planting seeds into people. I see that you have a talent in this. I see you have a talent in that. Your experience in cardiac, your experience in mentorship or what have you. I have a coach that's really good at this, or good at directing you. I know a person in Los Angeles that's really good at doing such and such. I need you guys to connect. I need you guys to talk. I need you guys to network with each other and get going. So a lot of people got going through B&E from that standpoint. Then I thought about, let's take this to the next level. I can utilize this platform and this group in order to do things within our communities, in order to help uplift and build our communities. So each one of us comes from essentially a nice major city around the United States, and we see the disparities that go on in our communities, okay? Even though we're here in 2019, we still have a lot of work to be done. And so I was like, if I can empower somebody to use their talent and use their gift, what kind of impact would they use, or would that be for their community? If somebody has a CNA or a CPR business, how is that going to help some young person that needs a job or needs education or wants to get started? How is it going to help save somebody's life? CPR is one of the most precious things that we can do, but not enough people know about it. So it's like, how can we get more CPR instructors in these communities in order to help build, in order to help improve our communities that we live in? Then I thought about finding purpose. And it's just kind of like what I said yesterday. I truly believe that I found my purpose. I feel like planting those seeds into people and encouraging them, motivating them, and pushing them to the next level is what I was called to do. I was called just to get you guys together, get you guys talking amongst each other in order to continue to build and in order to continue to grow. That's where I feel like my passion is, okay? In the future, what I want to do is this. It has grown tremendously. And I can't do anything but thank you guys as being part of this organization in this community of people. It has grown way bigger than I ever dreamed, ever could have imagined. And it continues to grow. And I truly, honestly thank each one of you because each one of you played a part in that growth. Your participation, your motivation of me, coming in and talking to me, Latanya, in the very beginning, way back in 2015 when I first started, she and I used to talk and connect all the time. She'd be like, sis, I want you to do this. Queen, I want you to do that. Think about, have you thought about this? And then I met Michelle, and then so on and so forth. And I started trying to really touch base and talk to you guys. So I called Ebony, I called Tina, and I called different people throughout the group. And I wanted to offer them words of encouragement. I wanted to thank them for their participation, and I also wanted to motivate them to keep going, keep striving, keep growing. That's the only way that we'll continue to build our culture is by continuing to push each other in the right direction, correct? Right. I want to have more networking events. Leah, I'll need you. I'll need your expertise in travel in order to be able to have more events like this. I want to have more membership things, more resources for our people. I need more coaches. I need more people to step up. I need authors to help people to write their story. One of the most important things that we can do is tell our story. Transparency is one of the most powerful things that you can do. Ain't that right, Don? It's one of the most powerful things. It allows you to free up all of the pain and hurt that you've had inside. It allows you to expose that. We need people that are able to tell their story. As you said, some small child can benefit from that. Our sister woman can benefit from hearing that, hey, it wasn't always perfect for me, but look at where God has brought me now. All right, okay? I want to thank God for instilling into me dedication, obedience, faithfulness. Just being able to say, I honor who you are, God, and I see your presence in my life. I see you working in me. I want to honor my family. No, none of them are here today, but they are here with me. They're always here with me. My family is so loving and supportive, and that is very important. And I honor my mother and my father. They did a good job. They did a good job with us. They did a good job. I honor my step-parents. They're very supportive of us as well. I honor my brother. My little young brother just graduated from nursing school. I am able to put him into our profession now. Amen. I honor my friends. Back home, I have a tribe of friends sitting around me. When I feel like I can't go on, when I feel like, oh, this is too much, this nursing thing, who put me into nursing to begin with? When I feel like that, I have a tribe of sister girls that are like, come on, sis, let's go dance, let's go sing, let's have a good time, okay? I also want to acknowledge the B&E community. I want to acknowledge those people that have started from day one, have been rolling with us from day one. Even the newcomers, I have people always in my inbox asking questions about B&E, wanting to promote something, and I felt like that was important. I think that's one of the things that set us aside from other groups is because I felt like I want you to be able to promote your business. That's how I need to know about skincare lines and things like that that my nurses have created. I want nurses to be able to do that. I want nurses to be able to share information for free. Some of the information that we've gotten that's very valuable, but it's free of charge. And I wanted that for this community. I also want to acknowledge you guys. Every last one of y'all. You guys just don't know how important it was for me to attend this event and to see your faces. I see you all the time going live. I see you guys inboxing me, you may FaceTime me and things like that. But to be able to tangibly touch you, to hold you and embrace you, to love on you guys, to share laughter, to have fun, is what it means to me. It's one of the best things one of the best things that has happened to me this weekend is to be able to see my sisters and my brother Marty as well, to be able to see each and every last one of you live and in living color. My new friends, Miss Diane, Miss Ava, Miss Di, Mama back there, Miss Trineva, Miss Tania, all of you guys, Latora, all of you guys, thank you. Thank you for being a part of this. You now are my new sisters. I will be reaching out to you. I will be driving you crazy. I will be teaching you new dances. All of that. Because that's what I like to do. I went through a very rough time as a child. Childhood at home was great. Childhood at school, not so good. I was tomboy. They called me a nerd. They picked on me. This was before the age of school shootings. I ran in, I ate lunch in 5 minutes and ran back out to avoid being picked on by a whole group of people. This continued for about 5, 6, 7 years of my middle school and high school career. But look at me now. Right? I don't brag and boast. I try to be as humble as I know how to be. However, what they meant for bad is what God meant for good. Come on, amen. So that's what I want to tell you guys is be inspired, be encouraged, have an impact. You all have it within you, whether you know it or not. Every last one of you has a special gift that God has given you, a special talent. Everyone, very individually and uniquely made, each one of you do. What I challenge you to do today is to use that in some form or fashion. Figure it out. Figure out what, actually you have multiple talents. You can do multiple things. When you get to heaven, I want you to be able to tell God, I don't have anything left. I used up everything that you gave me here on earth to help your people out. That's what I want you to be able to say. I used it all up. Instill into somebody. We have a young woman back here. She's entering that precious time in her life. Very precious time. Instill into her. We have someone that wants to be a nurse. We all know what that journey is like. We've been through that already. It's tough. It's one of the toughest things she'll do. But she has sisters that have already been in that role. We can uplift her and get her through this process. Some of you want to be authors. Miss Ava said, I'm going to have me a business. You're amongst business owners. All you have to figure out is what breaks your heart. All you have to figure out is what is it that you can sit and talk about all day and all night. And then that's what I want you to go after. If it means helping the homeless, we have a resource back there in the back. He helps homeless people out. All of those types of things. If it means traveling, connecting people, we have 2 travel agents right here, right now, that are more than willing to help you out, okay? Even when we think we're at our best, we still can learn a little something from somebody. We're never too old to learn. And we're never too old, we're never too beat up, put out, to allow God to use you. I challenge my nursing community. There's a lot of work for us to do. We still have a long way to go. But through your businesses, through your stories, through your individuality, I feel like we can take over. We really can. We can create a huge impact within this world. We can leave our mark. Miss Michelle, I thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to stand before you guys and even tell a little bit about what got me to this point. No one has ever ever acknowledged B&E like this. I've had people to give me testimonials and stuff like that too, but to truly be honored at an event, you're the first to do it. And for that, I thank you. I can't thank you enough, actually. What I want to say is, you guys keep pushing. Keep being strong, beautiful black women, white women here. We got men here. Continue to work together. There's actually a lot of things that actually make us very similar and different. By us coming together and working together for the good is what's going to be able to advance us, okay? We can't have jealousy, we can't have backbiting and fighting amongst ourselves. That gets us nowhere.
Right.
Okay? I ask that you continue to support me through this journey, through B&E, okay? I need your help. Just like I hope that I've helped you. I need you guys supporting to me too. I'm still learning quite a bit. I write down all the time. Every time somebody goes live or has something, I'm writing down notes and things as well because I'm learning through the process as well. But I need your support too. Okay, don't think that I have any of the answers because I really don't. Okay, but I need your support as well. Just want to thank each and every last one of you guys. I really, really appreciate it. And let's see where we can take this the next 5-10 years. Let's see whose White House we're going to be on, or if we're going to be in Paris and things like that. Okay? Let's do that. Let's do that. I thank you, God. I thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
In your name, I